Back at you once again. This is your boy, the Beat Assassin, with another Talk to Him podcast, bringing you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So if you don't want the truth, then this podcast ain't for you. I'm coming in with a new format. I'm going to give you the 3 hottest stories and the 3 hottest topics of the day. That's on social media, whether it's Twitter, X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, whatever streaming service that's out there. So basically, I'm going to give you the 3 stories, break it down for you, give you my honest opinion on it, give you my analysis on it, and let you decide for yourself. Story number 1. I've told y'all on numerous occasions and numerous podcasts, why do y'all continuously keep your money in banks and trust banks? If there ever was a power grid down or a major cyber attack, you will not be able to use your card, gain access to your money, withdraw money off your card to buy groceries, food, gas, water, or anything you may need in an emergency situation. We've already had many and numerous cyber attacks in 2024. But this latest story that happened in July of last month, that was only the tip of the iceberg. Let me break it down for you and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Roll the clip. Let's go.
This is an NBC News special report. Here's Hoda Kotb.
Good morning. Good to see you. You are coming on the air right now with breaking news. A massive global technical outage tied to CrowdStrike, which is a major cybersecurity provider, has knocked critical computer infrastructure offline all across the country and, in fact, all around the world. It's an issue with a software update. It's impacting lots and lots of Microsoft computer systems worldwide from business.
Let me stop it right there. You see, one thing about mainstream media and mainstream news, they will never give you the true facts of why it's happening. They're going to throw out opinions and throw out their definition of whatever the case may be or why it's going on, but they will never give you real actual facts of why it's happening. Back to the clip.
Businesses to emergency services, 911, traffic lights, transit systems, and it's having a major impact on airlines as well. American, Delta, United, they're all keeping their flights grounded. You're looking at some live scenes from the airport. It is chaos again, 6 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is the scene now. They're having difficulty even printing any kind of boarding passes. This, of course, is a developing situation. The full scope of this problem remains to be seen. And Brian, as we get started right here in Studio 1A, we should point out computers at NBC News right here as we're getting on the air. We're trying to do some workarounds here to get on the air. But this is something that...
Let me stop it right there. Imagine being stuck at an airport. Your flight has been canceled. You're states away from home. You can't board a plane, get on a plane, get back home, get back to your family because of a major cyber attack where all the grids are down. Basically, this is what this story is talking about. Back to the clip.
It's affecting people worldwide.
Yeah, and other newsrooms, our partners over at Sky News, having issues as well. I mean, this is impacting all different types of businesses. When you talk about airlines, you also talk about, just 911 services in some cases reporting outages as well. And you're even hearing of anecdotes of banks in other countries experiencing that. We don't yet have reporting of
This.
Like he said, this is happening in other countries simultaneously. There, no access to ATMs, no access to cash. People, get your money out of banks, keep cash in the house, always keep food on stock, always keep water stored, because it's going to become a time when the grid goes down, it's going to stay down for good. Then what you going to do? Headline number 2. When it comes to the Democrat Party, and it comes to Barack Obama, in the 8 years he served as president, can anybody name what he's done for the black community, for black people, to make our lives better, to make the cost of living better? Anything. Ain't no difference when it comes to Kamala Harris. No one can name what they've done while she's been in office to serve the black community, Hispanic community, or anybody in the middle class or lower class. Can't no one name one policy. But back to Barack Obama. When it comes to Judge Joe Brown, everybody knows Judge Joe Brown. He had his own TV show, been a judge for decades. And since he retired, he's been one of the truth seekers and truth speakers and telling you for a long time now, when it comes to these crooked politicians, what they do or what they have done that hasn't benefited our community. Let's dive into the video. Give me your comments in the description and tell me whether Judge Joe Brown is lying about anything. Roll clip.
They didn't have anything to do with this. I heard them planning.
The Obama administration did.
Well, that's it. Obama, what did he do for the black race? Nothing. Question you might ask, who's the richest man to ever be U.S. president? It's not Trump.
No.
It's Barack Obama. You know how? His adopted father, Lolo Soetoro, was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And when he died, he left a trust fund in Indonesia with 3 equal beneficiaries. Barack Obama, then known as Barry Soetoro, because he was adopted.
First of all, let me stop it right there. Did any of y'all know Barack Obama's real name was Barry Soetoro? I thought so. Back to the clip.
Adopted, and his 2 siblings. So he has a whole false claim about what his background is. But when he got in the White House, he'd been working for a law firm that represented his daddy. He got lauded by Goldman Sachs, who financed most of his daddy's American investments. He protected British Petroleum when they had the blowout in the Gulf, because guess what? His trust fund had heavy investments in BP. So we get through this whole mantra, and even affordable care, Obamacare. You know who drafted it? Senior Tennessee Republican Senator Dr. Bill Frist, when he was Republican Senate Majority Leader. Why? People didn't put this.
Wow. So there you have it. Barack Obama didn't do nothing for the black community. But yet, some way, somehow, people still want to ride that Democrat plantation with Kamala Harris. Policies ain't gonna change. Same old, same old. Every 2 to 4 years, come to the table, beg for our votes, and nothing changes. Enough said. How many times I've stated over and over and over again on previous podcasts and previous videos I've done. People, they are taking our money and killing us in the process. If you was to ask this question, how many of Americans and people in general shop at Walmart, Kroger's, Sam's, you name it. They're taking our money and they're killing us. You wonder why 10,000 of our foods is banned in other countries. First of all, if you try to sit down with a pen and paper and write down and come up with 10,000 foods, you probably wouldn't make it past 500. These foods with these chemicals, these GMO foods, these lab-grown foods, they're giving us cancer. They're causing diseases to our children, the unborn, babies in bellies. They're killing us. And at some point, we have to wake up as America and as U.S. citizens. We have to stop contributing to their madness. This next story I'm going to talk about is very serious. And a lot of these grocery stores and supermarkets is getting recalled. Foods getting snatched off the shelves because of the poison and the GMO foods and the cancer-causing agents in the foods. People, this is serious. We've been at World War III for many, many years now. They're attacking us with our food supply, our water supply, and everything else. Let's dive into the video and tell me what you think. Leave your comments in the description below. Let's go.
America, we have a major issue. This listeria thing is way worse than anyone thought. Where do I start?
Wow.
So basically Friday, the FDA sent out a massive warning to everyone about this listeria outbreak. And they found it at Walmart and Aldi and Kroger. So now all 3 stores are recalling vegetables and herbs, including guacamole and salsa. This is bad, guys. So listen up. For the Kroger stores, they're saying it's affecting people in Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Missouri, and Ohio. All these stores, you're going to be in Kentucky, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. And Walmart, you are in Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. Place, I know a lot's going on in the world right now.
Did you hear how many states this is affecting? They are literally wiping us out from our food supply. This is sickening. And the question becomes, how in the hell is this happening? And the FDA is approving these foods and approving these sources from the put out in the market for us to buy. Sad to say, the FDA is also corrupt.
But be careful what you're buying. Basically, Kroger came out and said that if you had bought any of those products, the salsa, the guacamole, any of the produce, throw it away.
So
I just want to show you for reference. I mean, this is more. This is Kroger. Okay. This is Kroger's list. Like it's a lot of stuff, you guys. Do not consume these products. Now, this warning is especially for pregnant women and for people over 65. Okay. Because Listeria is a terrible, terrible bacteria. For pregnant women, you can have a stillbirth. You can have a premature birth. You can have a baby born with an infectious disease. And for people over 65, this can unalive you. So please, please, guys, take warning, do your research, and make sure if you have any of these products, throw them out. And if not, just be on the lookout.
Wow. So there you have it. People, this is why we have to get smart and get wiser. Okay? The name brands that we go for, the major name brands, it's the main ones with the cancer-causing agents in them. Off brand, it's not bad. It's okay. We now know Great Value has so many chemicals, and Great Value has been recalled for the last 4 to 5 months of their products getting snatched off the shelves because what's in it. At some point, as Americans, as America, as human beings itself, we can no longer keep falling for this trap. If 10,000 foods is banned in other countries because of the poison that's what's in them, at some point, we can't blame the grocery stores and supermarkets. We got to blame ourselves for not doing the research and doing what it takes to feed your families and our families with the most healthiest foods. Because the FDA, just like any other organization in America, is not compromised.